Hey everybody, welcome to Cara's Cucina. I'm Cara Di Falco. Today we are going to be using everyone's favorite fall flavor, pumpkin, but we're going to use it in a completely different way than what you might think. We're actually making pumpkin braised pork. Great food isn't just about good ingredients and knowing how to cook, it's about telling the story of the food. I really like this dish. This is actually a dish that got me started on eating kale, which is another one of our ingredients. It works really well with the fatty pork meat, the bitter kale. It just all goes together really well. So right now we have some oil in our pan, and I have about 3 to 3.5 pounds of pork. You can use pork shoulder, you can use country style pork ribs. We're gonna get these in here. I gotta turn this up. I want those to sear. And we're actually gonna season our meat with salt and pepper, of course, but then we're also gonna actually use some of those typical fall flavors, warming spices that you might more consider to go with dessert. So we're also actually gonna put some cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of cumin on this as well. And you might have to work in batches, but we're gonna get this in here, let it sear 2-3 minutes per side, and then I have a clean plate here to pull it all out on. Start flipping some of these over. And again, we just want to get them started a little bit. Give them some brown spots. Our meat's all been seared, so now right into the same pan with the residual oil, the fat from the meat, all those flavors. We're gonna add in 1 onion that I chopped up, and we're just gonna let this saute for a couple of minutes. And in the same time, as the onion starts to release some of its liquid, start to scrape the bottom of the pan a little bit because we want to release all that flavor from the bottom of the pan. After about 3 minutes, we've been able to scrape up most of the brown bits from the bottom and the side of the pan, but some of it's still there. So to help ourselves out a little bit, I'm also going to add in 1 cup of stock. You can use vegetable or chicken stock, and finish getting the rest of this up. And then we're also gonna add in 4 carrots that we chopped up, just into, baby carrot size so that they make nice pieces. Get those in there. And we're gonna slide our pork back in. And now we're also gonna add in 1 can of pumpkin puree, a 15-ounce can of the pureed pumpkin, and a little bit of some fresh thyme. And then we're gonna cover this up and put it in a 300-degree oven for the next 4 hours. So again, this is gonna go in a 300-degree oven for the next 4 hours. And you notice we haven't put our kale in yet. We're actually gonna wait on that. As hearty as kale is, it can't braise for the full 4 hours. So we're gonna wait until about 3.5 hours, and we'll put it in for the last 30 minutes of cooking. After 30 minutes, your dish is done. And guys, this is a great one-pot dinner, perfect for fall and winter. Absolutely delicious, all those flavors. Again, really interesting way to use pumpkin, not in a dessert, in a savory dish. If you like this recipe, you can find the written version at the link in the description below, caradifalco.com. Of course, please give this video a thumbs up if you like the video, and you can follow all my foodie adventures at Cara Di Falco on Facebook and Instagram. I will see you guys next week. Bon appetit.